I have a whole 5 minutes.
First pictures of terrorism in French territory. Submachine guns everywhere. Algerian immigrants cut in the crossfire. Filling demands. Territory. Abdelkader. What's happening there is more than a twist of fate. Ben Barka. Oh, Claude, did we get the stock shots of Ben Barka?
They cleared customs this morning. Despite the zeal of the French consulate, they're convinced you side with the Algerian terrorists.
Damn French. Thanks. Hello, Fernand. How are you? Ben Barka, the recall of the goal. Coexistence. Oh, yeah, coexistence. Europeans, assimilated Muslims.
Your friend Doris is here. We're going on air in 2 minutes.
Oh, shit! Are you talking to yourself, for God's sake?
Finished shooting already?
Hey, when you're good, you're good. I'm changing and off to a party at Denis Pelletiers. Want me to wait?
I have to go on big day tomorrow.
You mean that Louise will kill you if you stay out? When are you gonna dump that woman?
Cut it out. I can't leave the kids, I told you. Hey, get away.
Fine. Be miserable. Et de grabe dans mon état blanc, de grabe blanc.
1 minute, Monsieur Levesque. Your sleeves.
Yeah. Claude, I'll never manage to cut this. I can't explain Algeria's demands without talking about colonialism. There's too much to say.
You always say that, Rene, and you always manage to get everything in. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Okay, in 30, everybody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
René, your sleeves.
From our studio at Radio-Canada, we will take a look at the major events of the day, both at home and abroad. Using all the tools available to us, maps, charts, and diagrams, we hope to cast light on these issues. And to help you understand these events, here is René Lévesque.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Tonight, we'll try to focus on the effects of the war in Algeria on its colonial master, France. Hoping that our Canadian eyes, which may not be eagle eyes, but which we open as wide as we can, will enable you to see this French colonial war from a fresh perspective. War in all its horrors.
What is it tonight?
Wait.
The Algerian War of Independence. Your father has a knack for tackling the impossible.
Foreign domination imposed by France for too long.
When is he coming home? I forgot to have him sign my report card.
Army in Algeria rebels against the weakness of
I'll
the
sign it.
government.
The father has to sign.
Soil is prey to terrorism.
I'll tell them your father gets home too late.
French and the Muslim rebellion. Algerian
Wait.
immigrants.
I'll give it to him. Come on, it's bedtime. You have school tomorrow.
Demand of the Algerian Front Libération Nationale. One must return to the root, colonialism.
Wait till I tell my wife I drove you. She never misses your show.
But you don't watch, do you?
I work. But the one time I tried to watch your report on the Union Nationale, no offense, I fell asleep.
Don't worry, my wife did too.
Oh, well, you have to admit, Union Nationale, it's not the best thing to keep people awake.
In my humble opinion, that's the whole problem.
Anyhow, now that I've met you, Monsieur Levesque, I'll try to watch more often. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night.
Yeah, touch wood.
I expected you earlier.
I stayed at the studio after the show. There's talk of trouble.
There's always something.
It does concern me. I can't do point meal without a producer. Give it to me.
The producers. What do they want?
Yeah, Papa. The right to unionize.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Employees unionize, not bosses.
How about fixing us a drink while I put the little one to bed? We can talk. I'm taking the weekend off. The whole weekend.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Scotch.
Go to sleep now, okay?
I'll take it. Hello?
Daniel, it's Therese. Hope I'm not waking you. I know it's late, but I'm with Claude Sylvestre, and we were wondering if René was with you. We have to talk to him. Hello?
Doris, this is Louise.
Oh, sorry. I must have dialed the wrong number.
That was Doris. Who's Daniel?
Daniel? No idea.
Hey, René. How are you?
Hello, fine, and you?
Fine, fine. Hey, I'm sitting with Pelletier and Trudeau. Join us. I'll introduce you to Pierre.
Yeah, why not? Salut, Gérard.
René.
Pierre Trudeau, René Lévesque.
Hello.
Yes, but of course. I've watched you on television. You have a way with words. But can you write?
What kind of question is that?
Well, Pelletier here has asked you many times to contribute to Cité Libre, but you never do.
Yeah, well, I'd like to, but I've never found the time.
Or the ideas?
Pierre, we can't accuse René of being short on ideas.
Fair enough, but between having ideas and putting them on paper, you should try to write.
The difference is television is democratic. We speak to the people, not like Cité Libre, which caters to the elite. Keep asking me. Who knows? I might surprise you.
Be my guest.
I knew you two were made for each other.
This is a conversation we should pursue, Mr. Levesque, between men of ideas.
If you're such a damn intellectual, I don't even want to talk to you. Goodbye.
Salut.
May I help you?
I don't know. Come and sit down. Come here. This is not the first time. I'm no fool. I know there were others. Did he honestly believe I wouldn't notice? They all lied to me. Him, his friends, his colleagues. Everyone protects him. Suzanne, come here. I still love him. But I feel so humiliated.
There's nothing for you to be ashamed of.
I can deal with his little affairs, but not a long-term one. If that's what it is I want to know.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
Just once. I'd like someone to tell me the truth.
From Montreal, this is René Lévesque.
Coupé. Merci beaucoup, tout le monde.
Thanks.
Sometimes I think you do it on purpose. It looks wrong when your cuffs don't show. It's not elegant.
Our next guest is Monsieur Georges Lapalme. You'll be pleased. Now, there's a man who knows how to dress.
You're not going to talk about natural resources again? You're obsessed with that.
Rita, it's our birthright. People of Quebec should profit, not some foreign companies. Besides, I really should invite an elegant man like Monsieur Lapalme on Point Mire. It makes you so happy. Are they still on about that? Producers are managers. What's a union gonna do for them?
What about the right to unionize?
Leave that for people who really need a union. I thought Claude was smarter than that.
I'm going to bed. You should do the same. Give us all a rest. Come on, I'll drive you.
I still have work to do.
Huh?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Well, what have you got?
Straight.
You're bluffing.
Then call, Felna. What do you technicians think of producers wanting to form a union?
Don't try to distract me, Mr. Levesque. You are bluffing.
The worst is they're dead serious.
What do you mean, the worst?
They won't get any tears out of me. They're bosses. Unions are for people who need them. This isn't something you joke about.
Yeah, you're right. On the other hand, producers don't have control over the material they produce.
Yeah, right. An attack on their artistic integrity makes me feel really, really sorry for them. Put them on the table.
You're not going to get involved in something that doesn't concern you.
I'm not getting involved, I'm getting informed.
By playing cards all night?
They're talking strike, but they're negotiating. It could be settled.
I didn't agree when you decided to become a freelancer right after the baby was born. But as usual, you did as you pleased.
And I've made a much better living.
But you have no job security. How are we going to feed the 3 kids if Radio-Canada blackballs you because you got involved in a dispute that has nothing to do with you?
No. The mother is not in a good mood. Whether I get involved or not changes nothing. If the producers strike, I lose Point Mire. Louise, we're clever. We'll manage, so stop bugging me about that. Are you boys finished? I'll drop you at school on my way to the office.
That's right. Go back to your damn office.
I think Suzanne needs to be changed.
Okay, take her home.
I'll take her.
Okay, let's go, boys.
Yeah.
I forbid you to get involved.
Forbid me? Joe's not here?
Monsieur Levesque, I'm sorry. There will not be a show this week. The producers are walking out in 15 minutes.
Goddamn bunch of idiots. And you, madam, what do you think of the producer's strike?
I miss my stars, so I come here to see them in the flesh.
Okay.
They're here every day. You know, you're more handsome in person.
You too.
They are playing a lot of great movies. Last night I saw An God-Created Woman with Brigitte Bardot.
So you think the programs are better since the strike?
For sure. The strike is great.
What about the producers' demands? The right to unionize, the right to control their work. What do you think of that?
They are doing the right thing. That's what we fought for. Everyone has to have the right to unionize. Blue collar, white collar, we're all equal. I gave my lungs to the mining company, but I won the right to be heard. You're a smart man, Monsieur Levesque. You know that.
What you have to understand is that it's not about the producers' demands. It's about their right to unionize.
Yeah, but I signed a contract with management.
A contract. René, since when do we bother with details when social justice is at stake?
Since I gave my word to my employers. If I don't respect my own signature, I'll never respect anything.
Claude Sylvestre is on strike. Are you saying you can't show solidarity with your producer, even after all those years? You respect him, don't you?
Yeah, my respect for him is not the issue. We can disagree without destroying our friendship. Besides, he didn't consult me before walking out.
Truth is, you're furious because the strike deprives you of your show.
Yes, and that's as bad as taking away his cigarettes.
Hello, Denise.
How's your wife?
Ah, come on, don't start. I had enough trouble covering up your stupid mistake.
René,
Hello, Denise.
just telling me awful stories about you. You're usually such a hothead. It is so not like you to stay on the sidelines.
I don't have to take sides, Denise. I'm a journalist, not a producer.
So what? At l'Union des Artistes, we don't cross picket lines out of solidarité.
Yeah, well, out of solidarity. Your president, Jean Duceppe, could have sought his members' opinions before deciding on his own to support the producers. I don't find that terribly democratic.
But it is so beautiful. C'est tellement beau. It was obvious we would follow him. We're all together. Actors, singers, TV hosts. René, Quebec is exploding. The scent of revolution is in the air. Quebec is entering the modern age. You're not going to watch the ship go by.
What's he doing here?
He's here for the release of his film, The Devil in the Flesh. Gérard Philippe in Montreal, can you believe it? He's so handsome. Oh, and besides, he won't cross the picket line out of solidarity.
Hold yourself together, Rita. He's just an actor.
You're jealous.
I knew you weren't the type to let us down.
I could hardly let you freeze without lifting a finger. So what's the situation?
Oh, it's tough. We have no money, no organization, no strike funds. Bargaining is going nowhere. It'll be a miracle if we stay together long enough to win.
You don't need a miracle. You need political will.
Does that mean you're with us, Rene?
Allez, pied, allez, plat. Radio-Canada. Allez, pied, allez, plat. Radio-Canada. Allez, pied, allez, plat.
You said you wouldn't get involved. Does my opinion mean nothing to you? Do I mean nothing to you?
The children.
Don't talk to me about the children. This is about you and me. Do I mean anything to you, Rene?
Yes, of course, Louise.
Rene, I just wish we could...
I know. I'll be careful. But I have to go. Negotiations have broken down. The producers are exhausted, so management takes advantage of them. I'll be back early. Promise.
If that's what you want, you gotta get it!
God damn. Ah!
Are you hurt?
No, my cigarettes. They must have fallen when they pushed me. Bunch of savages! How long will they keep us?
They can't hold us indefinitely. We have rights.
We're in for the night.
Sure.
They'd better let me call home. Incroyable. Bonsoir, messieurs. Please wait for me. Wait. Thank you, merci. Michael Starr will do it.
He's Minister of Labor. We can't go any higher. I don't know, René. One thing's for sure. We'll find out how much we can count on Ottawa.
If you want to know how important you are, see who's listening. That's why we're going, right? What?
I've been approached by Jean Lesage.
You'll have to join the Liberal Party first.
Nothing's decided. I'm thinking it over. If I asked you, will you come into politics with me?
Aren't we already in politics?
I mean officially. On Lesage's team. Monsieur le Ministre, thank you for taking the time to see us and hear what we have to say. As you no doubt already know, negotiations with Radio-Canada are broken down. It's impossible to have any sort of dialogue with management, even though producers' demands are legitimate and reasonable. Les réalisateurs ne veulent plus être considérés comme des cadres. Ils veulent faire partie du personnel permanent, especially be allowed to form a union and sign a collective agreement that would shield them from arbitrary decisions by Radio-Canada.
I see. Yes, I see, gentlemen. I'll acquaint myself with your little problem and get back to you as soon as I can find the time.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
I've heard enough, Mr. Marchand. Thank you. If you don't mind, I have another meeting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little problem. Your little problem.
René.
I don't care if they do hear me. Who does Michael Starr think he is?
Minister with other fish to fry.
We wasted our time.
We had to try. It's a matter of principle.
Starr didn't even know what we were talking about. I thought a minister was supposed to be on top of his portfolio.
I told you not to expect too much. We have to be realistic.
Yeah, you're right. Let's be realistic. Quebec means nothing to them. The bright light of federalism doesn't shine equally on all provinces. So much for beautiful Canadian unity.
You're exaggerating.
You think so? If it were CBC Toronto, Parliament would have been recalled to settle the dispute, or call in the army.
I thought you were the moderate.
I am a moderate. But I can't get over what happened in that office. We can expect nothing from the feds. I don't want to forget that. Ever. How the hell do we get out of here?
Can I have your coat?
No, thanks. I won't stay long. My wife's expecting me.
Yeah, of course. Come and sit.
This won't be easy, you know.
I don't know her. Who's she?
Danielle Deneau, an actress.
She can't be very good. I've never heard of her before. How many times a week does he see her?
Not often. Your husband's a busy man, you know. Not easy to follow.
Yeah. A baby?
Girl, I am sorry.
Jean? Yes? Are you gonna go?
Where?
With Lesage.
It's the only way to change things. I haven't decided yet, but...
If you're in, I'm in.
Next stop, Montreal.
Louise? The chain.
There was Judith. There was your French girl. There was your other actress who had the good sense to leave you for Fernand Séguin, and whom you secretly cried over, thinking I wouldn't notice. There were all those who didn't last, and all those you couldn't help seducing, even if you didn't go to bed with all of them.
Louise.
I always closed my eyes because of the children. And I thought, with me, it's different. We're a family. But now, a baby. She had your baby.
I never meant to hurt you, Louise.
Shut up! Shut up! I don't want to see you anymore. Just go away.
I don't want to leave home. I don't want to leave you or the kids. I care about you, Louise.
If you cared about me, you would have spared me that. I want a divorce.
On my honor, I shall keep my word. Beware, D'Artagnan, beware, said Aramis. You grow a little too warm, in my opinion, about the fate of Madame Monasquia. Woman was created for our destruction, and it's from her we inherit all our miseries. At this speech from Aramis, the brow of Athos became clouded, and he bit his lips.
And René Lévesque?
With you?
I'm still thinking about it. The union is a big part of my life. But with René, you would have a high-profile candidate.
But an uncontrollable one, even as a backbencher.
No. If he joins you, he'll need a portfolio. René Lévesque as a backbencher would be a waste.
When we go into politics, and especially when we join the cabinet, we have to respect party solidarity. Is Levesque able to do that? He's a hothead.
Like all intelligent men. All the more reason to give him a department. René is known and respected. People love him.
People love him, for sure. He's a star.
He's more than a star, Monsieur Lesage. He has a way with people, with ordinary people. They adore him. Well, maybe I could convince Pelletier and Trudeau.
No. I don't know what I'd do with Pelletier. And Trudeau, no way. He's a socialist. None of that in my cabinet. I'll think about Levesque. It depends on his attitude. You'll have to agree to change some of his behavior.
The producers have returned to work. They've won the right to form a managers' union, but have been denied the right to join the Confederation of Catholic Trade Unions of Canada. As for the 1,500 other employees of Radio-Canada who walked out illegally in sympathy with the producers, they returned to work without reprisals.
You got away with that one, didn't you?
So did you.
Turning now to other news. In the United States, Senator John F. Kennedy condemned French policy in Algeria and declared his support for the independence of the Algerian people. What effect this will have on relations between France and the United States is a matter for speculation.
Monsieur Lesage.
I'm delighted to meet you. I've heard a lot about you from Jean. Scotch?
Oh, no, thanks.
Coffee?
Yes, perhaps. Thank you.
So, politics interests you enough to consider leaving your television career behind, Monsieur Levesque?
Well, politics in itself, no. Taking Quebec out of the Dark Ages, yeah, I think so. There are issues I care about.
Which ones?
Well, natural resources, the management and exploitation of our hydroelectric resources. Quebec's economic power. We have to stop depending on Ottawa so much. It hampers our revolution in every respect.
You've given it a lot of thought.
They're issues I covered as a journalist because I think they're important. Anyway, if my ideas weren't in line with your vision for Quebec, I suppose we wouldn't be here having this conversation. If we don't get rid of the Union Nationale, we'll have 4 more unbearable years of an archaic, anti-union, corrupt government. Things have to change. If not, we might as well go into exile.
Even the intellectual that I am agrees.
Lesage has everything he needs. We'll support him.
Well, let's go for it. Lesage is waiting. Now's the time.
He certainly needs a man like you.
In my opinion, Lesage needs all four of us. One for all.
Well, you have my support as a journalist. That's where I have the most influence.
Pierre?
There are many factors to take into account. Personally, I still find Lesage too nationalistic.
Too nationalistic?
It narrows the debate.
Well, that leaves you and me. I know you've been asked to run for president of the CCTU, but if you're gonna run for office anyway.
I've made my decision. I accepted the union offer.
Oh. I thought we had a pact.
You know, Jean's been working for many years for the presidency.
It's a logical step after all these years of struggle. He can't say no.
The whole issue of union recognition depends on a strong presidency. If anyone can advance the cause, it's surely Jean. Rene.
Come in, Rene. I was expecting you.
Monsieur Lesage, seems only one of us is available, me. So if you think I can be useful, find me writing. Here I am.
I'm very pleased. But there's one condition. There can be no question of divorce for any of my candidates. If you want to be part of my team, you'll have to make up with Louise, once and for all.
Lifts his leg to break the hold. Right. Repeats the same move. Oh, now, stop. Rougeau on the rope. Another stuff-like drop from Fantastic.
Lesage told you to make up with me, didn't he?
Nobody tells me what to do, Louise. You should know that.
Well, I'd be surprised if he'd accept an adulterer on his team. And a divorced member would look even worse.
Louise, it's not Lesage talking to you, it's me. My going into politics is an opportunity for both of us. A new life. I won't travel. I'll be home more often. For you, for the kids. My bohemian days are over.
And what is Lesage offering you?
Cabinet post.
Minister. For sure, then you would have to be faithful.
Louise, I don't say it often, but you and the kids mean everything to me. I'd like us to give it another chance, Louise.
think about it.
You told me you'd leave her. You promised me you wouldn't sacrifice me. Damn, Lesage, you're leaving me because of him.
I won't let you starve, Daniel, you know that.
It's not money that I want, it's you.
I'm sorry.
I love you, Rene.
Daniel, this is no life. The crises, the lies, the absences. You deserve better than that. I've hurt you enough.
And her?
I'll do everything I can so that you and the baby will never be in need.
She's your daughter, Rene, your daughter. She has your eyes, your mouth.
I haven't been fair with you, with the children, or Louise. I'm gonna try to start over, do things right. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
You knew what you were getting into with me. Louise didn't. I'm lucky she still wants me.
Get out!
I think you're right. I'd like to introduce Alice Amiot, my husband's sister. Alice.
Madam.
Nice to meet you. Her husband, Philippe.
Nice to meet you. Happy to have you on our team.
Pleasure is all ours.
And also my mother-in-law, Madame Levesque, Monsieur Sage.
Congratulations. You've raised a remarkable man.
Oh, he would have been even more remarkable if he'd finished law school. Unfortunately for him, my son René has always done as he pleased.
He's a man of great conviction.
Oh, he has millions of ideas. And I should warn you, he sticks to his ideas.
So I've noticed.
Imagine if he'd finished law school like his father.
Don't worry. We appreciate him anyway.
I know. So intelligent and not even a lawyer.
I really encouraged my husband to join your team. I can't tell you how pleased I am he's with you.
Thank you. Done?
Mon Dieu, what a clown. You'll have to tell René Quebec has evolved since Père Gédéon.
It is my pleasure and honor to present a man you know very well, because you've seen him in your living room on Point Me. A journalist whose reputation precedes him, a loving husband and devoted father, a man who wears red extremely well. Ladies and gentlemen, your Liberal candidate for Laurier, René Levesque. The last but not the least, leader of the Quebec Liberal Party, Monsieur Rene.
When I invited René Lévesque to join my team, I already knew the man of ideas, the committed man, determined to bring the lights of modernity into the Quebec of today. But I was still left to discover the man of integrity, tenacity, and loyalty. A man whose full measure will reveal itself in the exercise of the noblest of functions, that of serving the people. René.
I've often been asked why I left the glamorous world of television for politics. Well, to be frank, if I joined Monsieur Jean Lesage's party, it's because I don't feel like going into exile, which is what I would be obliged to do. If Monsieur Duplessis' government and the most formidable empire of patronage ever seen in a free country were to be returned to power, All the beggars who crawled for 16 years in front of Monsieur Duplessis have become numb, paralyzed. They're no longer men, they're rats. Paul Sauvé tried to patch up this miserable government. He died, scalpel in hand, over the moribund, the dying body of the Union Nationale. The Union Nationale has nothing to offer Quebec, apart from enslavement and perpetual darkness.
People love him. He has to be elected.
Don't be easy, Monsieur Lesage. Laurier belongs to the Union Nationale.
I'm counting on you. I need René Lévesque.
If I have accepted Monsieur Jean Lesage's offer, it's because he has put together a team that places ideas ahead of personal interests. With him, I know we can take Quebec out of the Dark Ages and into the modern world. And contrary to what they try to make us believe, I believe that it's possible to take our destiny into our own hands cleanly and honestly. Bonjour, monsieur. René Lévesque.
Eugène, you see what I mean? He attracts them like flies.
Bonjour. Hello.
He's far too popular.
Hello, madam. I'm your candidate in Laurier. Bonjour. René Lévesque. Hello, René Lévesque. Madame Lalonde, if I say an election can be bought like a quart of milk, will you say I'm exaggerating?
Oh, well, maybe it's going a bit far. But comparing an election to a quart of milk, people would remember that for sure.
You're leaving already?
It's midnight. I haven't eaten. I don't know how you can eat barbecue chicken every single day. Personally, I can't. Good night.
Good night, Azalus.
See? It's in the papers. In black and white. With his Bolshevik bosom buddy, Nikita Khrushchev. Levesque, leftist. Levesque, socialist. Levesque, communist. Voting for René Levesque is voting for the new enterprise. It is voting for those who want to annihilate America with their atomic bombs.
do you like being called a communist? It's so dishonest. They twist everything. You know, Monsieur Laporte, when I met Khrushchev, I was a working journalist. They make it sound as if I was one of his disciples. I was the only one who came back from Moscow with something other than the official government line. There's a proof the communists couldn't buy me. I was also one of the first to write about the death camps. But that, the Union Nationale hasn't found a way to turn against me yet. I'm not worried. It'll happen. Don't write that.
You know, as long as I'm with Le Devoir, there will be a platform for other ideas than the Union Nationale's propaganda.
At least, there's that.
See what happens when you try to put some television guys in power. Licentious candidates who have extramarital affairs with actresses. A vote for Levesque is a vote to put libertines in the legislature.
May I?
Sure.
So, Philippe, what's the plan for the next couple of days?
Well, plane leaves Cartierville at noon Sunday. Speak at a meeting in Mont-Laurier, after which we leave for Letuc for an evening meeting. Monday morning, back to Montreal, meeting with constituents. Monday evening...
As I speak to people in every corner of our beautiful province, it's become quite obvious the Union Nationale does not have a single fresh idea. They've sold the province to foreigners without thinking of the long-term welfare of our people, who could easily take their destiny into their own hands. It's simply a question of self-confidence. We have to change attitudes and trust our own abilities. When we have our wealth in hand, the Americans will be forced to make room for us at the helm of their businesses.
Good morning. Here's a platform of the Liberal Party. You can meet the candidate just here. Good day.
People have a lot of good things to say.
My family and I trust you. You're the only one that listens.
Thank you, sir. If I'm elected, I'll work hard to represent you.
Good luck, then.
Thanks. Hello?
Like a fish in water. You were made for this, Rene.
I'm trying to put my heart into it.
This is because of your show.
You think?
Of course. That's when you started your conversation with Quebec. All you're doing now is continuing the dialogue.
Anyway, thanks for your support, Gerard. If a good Catholic like you can be seen in my company, at least it shows I'm not the Antichrist.
Monsieur Levesque?
Yes?
May I have a word with you, please?
Of course. If it's not for a confession.
Someone from the Union Nationale gave this to me. They're handing them out to all the priests in the writing. It talks about your affairs. Extramarital, I mean.
Any names?
No, but enough details to recognize some people.
Thank you. But why are you doing this?
I vote so a man does his work as a member of the legislature. The rest is not for me to judge.
I'd like you to meet my wife.
Madame?
Hi, nice to meet you.
The pleasure's mine.
Here's a platform.
Good day.
Good day.
I'll be right back. It's a real smear campaign. I didn't think they'd go that far. Politics are dirty. I'm not sure.
At any rate, if it's true, you're a pretty busy man.
You know what's on this?
It's my job to know. But, Monsieur Levesque, they're only rumors, aren't they? All slander, right? Nothing true. Damn it, Monsieur Levesque. It's gonna take a miracle to get you out of this one.
Well, that period is over. It's in the past.
Right. Try telling that to the voters. We need something. Or someone. A moral support. Someone who is as popular as you are and can be with you for the rest of the campaign. Who? I have an idea. René Lévesque, Johnny Rougeau.
Rougeau, how do you do?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Monsieur Lévesque and I have a proposal for you for the rest of the campaign.
Ah. My name is not for sale.
That's good because the job doesn't pay.
Never been involved in politics. I'm not going to start now.
Did a good job today. I'm very happy. So tomorrow we're going to phone all these other people. I have all their telephone numbers on another sheet. Oh, Monsieur Levesque.
Yes?
Monsieur Levesque. I'd like to introduce you to my daughter. She's one of your biggest fans, a true liberal.
I noticed. Wait, you're not wearing red today?
It's too warm for my red coat. Marie Lalonde, I'm helping out with the campaign when my other job lets me.
It's much appreciated. Thanks. Oh, René Lévesque.
I know.
Well,
Bye.
see you later.
Monsieur Levesque?
Yes?
When you're a minister, I hope you'll think of me. I'm the most resourceful secretary in town.
If I'm elected, you can be sure I'll think of you, Mademoiselle Lalonde. Especially if you work as hard as your mother.
Oh, you'll be elected. See you soon.
Yes, see you soon.
Hey, Rougeau. I heard Levesque was here.
Yep.
Listen, you and I have been friends a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, we came to warn you.
Warn me?
Yeah. If we ever see you with Levesque again, these two will give you such a beating you will remember it till the day you die. Don't go looking for trouble, Johnny.
You're the one looking for trouble, Arsène. You don't even know what Levesque and I talked about.
Look, Laurier is my territory. I'm gonna beat this Levesque. As long as I live, he will never get in.
Well, if you're not worried, then you have nothing to fear from me.
I don't take any chances. Neither should you. Stay on the right side, Johnny, and you'll be fine.
I like you a lot, Arsène. But because of what you just did, you're the one who's gonna lose the election.
Too many blows to your head, Johnny. It's affecting your judgment.
Messieurs.
The Union Nationale has already started recruiting goons for election day. They're running scared. They're going all out to get you.
If they think they can scare me with their dirty tricks.
You should take them more seriously, Monsieur Levesque. I'm worried about what's on that record.
It's blackmail. If they really wanted to come out, they would have given the record to the papers, not to the priests. I don't give in to blackmail.
You can't win an election on prayer.
What are you trying to say, Azalus?
Well, sometimes to win a fight, you have to play by the enemy's rules.
Like buying votes and using the same dirty tricks as those bandits? Never, you hear me? Never. I'll run a clean campaign or not run at all.
What's the matter? You look like you've just seen the devil.
Some people are falling to the bad habits of the past. I have news for them. Mangez, les enfants.
C'est Johnny Rougeau.
Excuse me a second. You're more popular than I am.
About what you asked me the other day? The answer is yes.
Are you offering me your services, Monsieur Rougeau?
Didn't really come here for the buffet. I've asked around, and you tell me you're an honest man. So if you still need me, I'm at your disposal.
I can't hire you as a bodyguard. That would mean I'm afraid of something or someone. But apparently I'm a rotten driver. You do have a license, Monsieur Rougeau, don't you?
I can go with that.
No favors if I'm elected.
Who told you I would ask for any?
Come sit with us. Once I have the chance to impress my sons with Killer Kowalski's opponent. Go, Pierre, Johnny Rougeau.
Hey, Pierre.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Usually they're not this shy. Louise, ma femme. Ma soeur Alice, mon mari. Bonjour. Monsieur Denis. Vous connaissez.
Good morning.
Rene, Monsieur Rougeau is here.
I'm counting on you to take care of him. He's not always careful.
Bonne journée. Why should I sit in the back? We'll have to adapt if we're gonna work together. Bonjour, monsieur. René Lévesque. Bonjour. Bonjour, madame. René Lévesque. Bonjour, René Lévesque. Bonjour. René Lévesque. It's going quite well.
Hey, Johnny. Notary Poirier and I would like to have a word with you.
Notary Poirier.
Yeah.
I wrote my will a long time ago. Salut, Arsène.
The Union Nationale's chief organizer from Montreal has come to see you. Don't you want to hear what he has to offer?
How much are the Liberals paying you to be Levesque's little lap dog?
Nothing.
We'll double it.
You can offer me $10,000, it wouldn't change a thing. I'm with him for one reason. And one reason only.
Whatever it is, we can match it.
I'm with him because I believe in René Lévesque. Yes.
Do you love your wife? Your children?
In Quebec, Canada's largest province, 2,700,000 voters may exercise their right to vote today. The attention of the entire country is directed on Quebec as the polls open on the 26th general election.
You see, Monsieur Ojo, it's quiet.
It looks quiet.
You should be happy.
I don't like it.
Don't worry. Everything will be fine. We can vote in peace.
Peace, peace. You're a funny guy. Things not over yet.
Early turnout is light, but the first electors vote calmly and without disruption as the polling stations open following this hotly contested election campaign. This was the scene today in the riding of Montreal-Laurier, where we have learned goon squads stuffed 12 ballot boxes and stole others in which honest voters had just cast their ballots. An increasing tide of violence has been witnessed here since early in the day. Smashed storefronts, intimidation of voters, arrests, and even gunshots.
Goddamn liberals. No, you don't vote. Go on, get out of here. Yeah, come on, okay. Okay, go on.
Municipal police have arrested well over 100 people in Montreal. Provincial police have taken in about 100 more in nearby towns.
Hey, who do you think you are, trying to sneak through like that?
I'm here to vote.
Well, for that, you have to be on the list.
Okay, what list?
My list. Who are you voting for? I'll tell you if you're allowed in.
None of your business.
Hey, sorry, but you don't vote.
Biliaco!
Go home if you're not happy, little wop.
This is my home. Oh, I'm gonna call the police.
Call them, sweetheart, call them. They're right over there. Okay, no, okay. Go on, get out of here. home, go home. Give us some room, please. Give us some room, some space. Just go away.
Monsieur Lévesque, this is crazy. The provincial police are on the side of Union Nationale. People can't vote. It's a war out there.
We're going, Mr. Levesque.
Let's go, Johnny.
Well. Johnny Rougeau. What are you doing here? This isn't your riding. Hey, guys.
What now, Mr. Levesque?
What do you think we should do, Johnny? We're not gonna let a couple of goons intimidate us. Let's go. Excuse me, sir.
Oh.
Hello, police, please. Yeah, hello. René Levesque here. I'm at the Dante Street polling station. There are people here who would like to vote, but can't. Could you send some men? Yes, thank you. Tell me, Monsieur Rougeau, what would have happened if you had lost your temper?
We would have been massacred, Mr. Levesque.
Next time, we'll stay in the car.
Candidate Dave Rochon in St. Louis complained that police arrested 50 of his election workers for possession of firearms, despite the fact, and I quote, they never intended to use them against anybody.
Okay. Calm down, guys. Calm down.
What is going on? You have no business here. This is our jurisdiction.
Yeah, it may be your jurisdiction, but it's our election. So get you guys and go back to your station.
Boys. What's your name, sir?
I've never seen anything so embarrassing. City and provincial police fighting each other.
How many votes do you think they stole?
No idea. We'll find out in a couple of hours. Come.
Won re-election by a majority of 3,628 votes. Jacques Cartier. The results of a very tight race in Laurier have just come in, with a total of 14,012 votes. Monsieur René Lévesque has been elected member for Laurier by a margin of 129 votes. Last week before the Laurier, inserted Montreal neighborhoods, including the riding of Laurier. Intimidation get to the ballot box. Although Premier Antoine Barrett on hard campaign, it seems the winds of change are blowing over the province. The Liberal Party under Monsieur Jean Lesage forms the government with 51 seats. Union Nationale is now the official opposition with 43 seats. And here is the new Premier of Quebec, Monsieur Jean Lesage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the infernal machine with the hideous face has been crushed.
The first thing we have to change is what we saw today. These rotten election practices. I saw provincial police officers directing bandits in groups of 5 or 6 into the polling stations. This is something that must never happen again. I will see to it personally.
Why do you have to go?
Because he was elected.
And the government is in Quebec City, Suzanne.
It's like when I used to travel for work, but shorter. I'll be home every weekend.
I'll miss you too much.
You think I won't miss you too?
You'll have to buy some new shirts. You don't have enough.
Thanks.
Are you really going to be a minister?
Probably. We'll see.
Minister, what do I care? What's a minister anyway?
Follow me. I want to show you something. The Gaspé, where I'm from, New Carlisle, where I was born, Montreal, where my riding is, and Quebec City. The legislature is there. But we have to take care of the whole territory. Because my job, and that of all the other members, is to make sure everything goes well for the people who elected us. Because we're responsible for everything you see here.
But how will you know what to do?
Like you, I'll learn.
It's a lot of work. It's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big and pretty beautiful. Here, this is my riding. I work for the people who live there too.
They voted for you.
Not all of them.
No, not all. Some voted for other candidates.
Not for you? You're not very nice.
Nobody's their right. That's what democracy is all about.
Your mother's right. People have the right to vote for whoever they want. We have to earn their trust. Pleased to see you on duty, Mademoiselle Allen.
Thank you. You didn't even ask me if I knew how to type.
No need. I know how to type. I'm counting on using your brain. Anything I forget, you remind me. Can you do that?
I think so.
And wear your beautiful red coat from time to time. For the morale of the troops.
Monsieur Levesque, may I?
Messieurs, s'il vous plaît. I will personally handle the Department of Finance. Monsieur Marler, you'll be Minister of State and my right hand. Georges-Émile, you'll be Attorney General. The Justice Department needs you. Paul, you'll be Minister of Youth. Paul, you should be happy Monsieur Lapalme will handle the Justice Department. Otherwise, it would have been yours. René, I'm putting you in charge of the Department of Social Affairs.
The Department for Little Old People? Monsieur Lesage, you're not serious. That's not for me.
What do you mean, not for you?
Give me a ministry I know something about.
You don't want social affairs?
No. I'd be useless in social affairs. Natural resources, at least there, I'd know what to do with it.
Well, we'll see.
René, franchement.
Not in politics.
Since you spoke publicly against corruption, I'm going to give you a department that will keep you busy. You have public works, and I don't want any discussion. And while we're at it, draft me a reform for electoral practices. We're going to clean that up once and for all. You'll get natural resources after that.
I, René Lévesque, solemnly swear to loyally serve the interests of my sovereign, Her Majesty the Queen of England and of Canada, as well as those of her province, Quebec.
Take another one. Big smile. Thank you. Mr. Levesque, with your family, please?
Yes. Louise, Mama, Louise, come.
Oh, okay. It's time.
There you go. That's it. The children in front. Good. Good, good. The little girl closer to her father.
Your socks. Your pants are too short.
Philippe bought them for me.
Remember Levesque? Closer, Madame Levesque? Yeah, oh, the two, Madame Levesque. That's even better.
You see, if you'd finished your law school, you would be a lawyer as well as a member.
Minister, Maman.
Oh.
You'll never be happy.
Okay, let's have a big smile. Merci beaucoup.
Oh. Une dernière?
On bouge plus.